Hey everybody, welcome to the podcast called The Industry. I'm your host, your favorite bartender, the DFW. My name is Chris. This podcast will be out every Wednesday. So you guys know, got another special guest, a co-host of mine. You already know her name, Big Sydney. What's
Hello.
going on? Good to have you back, Sydney.
It's good to be here.
Yeah. So you guys know that she and Damien will be on a lot more now. They are going to be regulars on here from here on out. So attend on seeing her, me and Damien, attend on seeing all three of us together. So believe that. So how's everything been going?
Things have been good.
That's good.
I say it every time, but same old, same old.
Did you hear that I came up there?
No.
I came up there,
When?
PB like 2 weeks ago.
Oh, I was out of town. Yeah.
They said you opened that morning. It was a Saturday. And
Oh, yeah. I
yeah,
only do Saturday, Sunday
yeah,
morning.
it was not just last day. Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
they didn't tell you I was up there. Oh, I'm
Mm.
surprised.
You know it's a new staff every day.
Yeah, that's
Don't
right.
nobody know nothing about nothing.
Yeah, that's facts. That's facts. But yeah, man, I went up there just to see if you was up there or see if you was around in that area. But they
Mhm.
said you was tired and you went home.
Me, as soon as my shift is over, I'm out.
Yeah,
I gotta go.
but
I'm
usually,
sorry.
but usually, like when I was up there, what you would do, you would leave, but you always bounce right back.
Yeah.
So that's
That's
why.
when I was always trying to be outside. I'm a true homebody now. I just go straight home to my dog, go to the gym, eat my dinner, go to
Oh,
sleep.
you got wiped up.
Maybe.
Oh shit, that's what's up. Congrats.
Thank you.
No problem.
How you clock my tea that fast? That's crazy.
I'm like, it's only yeah.
Mhm.
I think I
Mhm.
know. I know.
Oh wait. What are you talking about?
I know who.
No, you don't. Promise. Are you trying to be funny?
No, I'm just saying that's what's up.
Okay.
So, what's your what is your biggest pet peeve being in this industry?
Um Outside of the customers themselves, probably like having people behind the bar that do not clean, don't pull their weight, that kind of thing.
Yeah,
Definitely, like if I feel like I'm putting the team on my back every shift, it's no, I don't want to do it. I don't
yeah,
want to do it. I hate doing it, actually.
yeah. I feel that. One of mine is like when you know you have a certain availability and you let the managers know, and they still schedule you that day, and you
Mhm.
like, bro, I can't work that day. Well, you got to figure to get it out. I don't have to figure nothing. You
Right.
schedule me.
Right.
I'm not even supposed to be working.
Right. I told you I couldn't work Tuesdays. You got me scheduled on Tuesday. Oh
Yeah,
well.
yeah.
I
That's
won't be there.
Yeah, that's one of my biggest pet peeves. Oh, I
Mhm.
can't stand that.
It's
Can't
very
stand
annoying,
that.
for sure.
Man, or another one is like you said, like when you behind the bar and the other bartenders don't really help out, they don't pull their own
Mhm.
weight. Like remember that time you saw me on Halloween? Oh
Mhm.
man, I was pissed
Mhm.
off. I,
It's I don't understand why why would you hire someone like us that has so many years of experience and then you got people never bartended a day in their life, don't know what's going on, lost in the sauce, just confused. Why now you know I'm going to have to do all the work. It just doesn't make sense. But yeah, that day was ridiculous.
yeah, that was. Oh my gosh. I just want to congratulate Sydney because I heard that you are the head bartender now.
Yeah, I am.
Yeah, I heard. Congrats on
That's
that.
why I be tired of putting the team on my back because then now they expect too much of me.
Yeah, I heard when I went up there, they told me, and
Hmm.
then they was like, "You want to come back?" I'm like, "Nah, I'm cool."
You did for a second there,
What?
but you want to come back.
I would be on pickup status.
Yeah,
Like I'd do that, but I doubt they hire me for that.
they might. They be desperate. You know how it is.
Yeah, I
It's
talk.
so unpredictable.
Yeah, I like if I'll be on pickup status. Like I'll go up there and pick up a shift
Yeah.
and things, and they know what they getting out of me too. So
Mm-hmm. Which is nothing. Bare minimum.
And then I'll work the parties.
Yeah, there haven't been any lately. That's
Yeah.
why it sucks. So
Yeah. And it's coming around that time too. That
yeah,
grass sucks.
summer very dry,
Yeah.
very dry.
But you know, since, you newly, you know, got into something,
Hmm.
I thought about something that was one of the topics, but I'm gonna just bring that up earlier right now.
Okay.
So, what's one of the worst dates that you've been on?
Um, there's been a couple. Just men. Whenever I've gone on dates with women, it's always been amazing, beautiful, great, great time. Men, on the other hand, are just, uh, I can't. I have a few, but outside of being like catfish low key, like, when you're on the apps and like their pictures look a certain way, you see them in person. There was this one guy, he's like, oh yeah, I'm 6 feet, looked okay based on the pictures. He's like 5'3". Mind you, I'm 5'5". So we're looking at each other eye to eye. Um, and he just, it looked like he like face tuned or like photoshopped his pictures. So it was just, yeah, it was disappointing. But I didn't want to be mean, so I still like
You still
went
stayed?
on the date. Yeah.
Did y'all
Um,
FaceTime each other? Oh no, you said y'all
no,
met.
it was like on Tinder or Bumble, one of them.
Why didn't you FaceTime?
It was one of those like, when someone is very eager to see you and they're just like, oh, like you talk for like 20 minutes, whatever, on the app, you exchange numbers. It's still a cool conversation, and they're like, I just want to take you on a date in 2 days, and it's like, okay, quick turnaround. So I don't think, oh, let's FaceTime
Now you do.
now. Yeah, but yeah, at the time I wasn't thinking that. Um, and yeah, very disappointed. Ghosted him, of course. And then I've had a few situations where like my date has gotten into a fight with somebody, like while we're on a date, like a guy looked at me the wrong way and he didn't like it, so they're getting into
How
an
long?
argument at the bar.
How long were y'all talking for?
Not like it would be like a second or third date, like crazy stuff. Yeah.
What the hell?
Yeah, I've been left with the bill. Yeah, it's been bad. It's
Like
been
they
bad.
left or they didn't have no money?
Didn't have any money. Yeah, so I was like, oh, I'll get it, whatever.
What?
Or when you offer like, oh, we can go half, and it's just the offer.
You're not expecting somebody to say, yeah, no, no.
Yeah, and yeah, they'd be like, okay, and then we go half, and I'm like, oh, okay, you're never hearing from me ever again. Great, because it was just an offer, but like you're not actually supposed to agree.
Yeah,
It's just me being nice.
yeah.
Don't actually agree because you're never gonna hear from me again.
No, I definitely feel that. I think one of the worst dates I've been on, I had a few. Like you
Mhm.
said, the whole when I was doing the app thing,
Mhm.
uh, this girl, she knows she has some old ass pictures,
Mhm.
and we was exchanged numbers. We FaceTimed each other. I wanted to make sure
Okay.
it was her, but
Yeah.
of course I'm not going to sit here and say let me see everything. You know what I mean? So I just saw the face. We was talking. It's cool. So then I was like, hey man, let's go. This was around the time I was still drinking. I was like, hey
Yeah.
man, let's go up there, and let's go to the spot and drink.
Mhm.
She said, okay, cool. So we end up meeting. I get there first, and she walks in. No, no, no. She gets there first. And I walk
Mhm.
in, and I see her.
Mm.
My, she was. How can I say this in a polite way?
There's no way to say it because I know where you're going with this.
She was big.
I knew. Yeah.
Like I don't have a problem. I like BBW,
Okay.
beautiful big women,
Okay.
but it's a difference. Like that was like
Mm.
you wasn't taking care of yourself.
Mm.
It was just nasty.
Oh.
It was like she wore this shirt, and it was just
Well,
when you bust some biscuits on the counter.
stop. Please stop. Please stop. Well, maybe she just. I don't know.
That's how like how her size was coming out. Like when you bust them biscuits open.
You're terrible. I
Yeah.
hope you didn't hurt her feelings. Knowing you.
No, 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 no. I stayed. I
Okay.
stayed through the whole thing,
Okay.
and I still paid.
Okay.
Yeah, I stayed and I paid
As you should.
because I feel like you do something like that, you hurting somebody's confidence,
Self-esteem.
yeah, self-esteem. So I stayed and all of that. Never heard
Yeah.
from me again. And she texted me, "What's wrong? You wrong. Why you
But
got them old ass pictures when you was in?"
in her defense, you didn't say, "Oh, let me see a full body picture."
It was on the app. It was old.
I understand. I get it.
Like you go from thick to bloop.
It happens, unfortunately.
Yeah, I get that, but I feel like
Becoming an adult, man. Those hormones.
I look at it like this. Like I'm not gonna have pictures of me when I don't have facial hair on
Right.
there. Or if I do, I'm still gonna have some with me having my beard. I probably
Yeah.
got no pictures of just, or I got pictures of straight all beard. And like
Mhm.
sometimes women like beards, man. Women like guys with beards more than they like guys without it.
Yeah.
So how about I have pictures with all just me with my beard, and then when you meet me, I'm baby faced.
Right.
You like, bro, what?
What's going on here?
Yeah.
Yeah. True.
So that's
True.
what
I
I'm
don't
saying.
blame
Like
you.
keep some. I'm not saying every single one got to be updated, but at least have one
Yeah.
up
At
to
least
date.
so I can decide if I really want to
Yeah.
go on the date or
Now
not.
you wasted each other's time and money.
Mhm.
So I was like, man, I was just sitting at the bar. I'm like, and then it was this one bartender. He was he just gave me this look like, and I was, I just
Terrible. Terrible. Not
like
y'all was in cahoots. I
I
hate it.
know they was what you call it. I know they was the bartenders getting together like, cause we done that like how's
Mhm.
such and such with that, like how
Mhm.
did that happen, or he must got money, she must got money or
Mhm.
something.
I love making up stories for the customers.
So they
Like,
probably was doing that with me.
yeah, absolutely. It was probably like, what's going on here? Let's figure it out.
Yeah, they probably like, man, she must got some money or
Right.
something. You must
Terrible.
be a male escort. Cause I was
Something.
cause I was coming back from an event.
Mhm.
So I had on this like, some dress shirt, a tie, a vest, like basically a
Oh,
whole
you
suit
was
on,
dressed up.
but cause I was coming back from this event without the
Yeah.
jacket.
Mhm.
So and she was just in like some jeans
Mhm.
and a shirt. And so I know people's like, man, what the? That's probably a male escort.
Probably.
That's what they was thinking.
Especially now that I see the visual of you dressed up too. Yeah.
They probably thought I was a male escort.
Something was going on.
Something. Or yeah, I was so disappointed. And it was another one. Uh, I get there, the girl's drunk already,
Hate that.
and she's touching my face. She's like, "You so fucking beautiful. Oh my gosh, you're
Mm-mm.
so fucking, so
Oh
fucking hot."
no, not the drunk hiccups.
She's like, "You so hot. Oh my gosh." I'm like, "I know you kidding."
Mm-mm.
I'm like,
This was like y'all were on the date, but she showed up to the date drunk.
"Yeah, it was a lunch date."
Aw, she had a problem. Aw,
It was a lunch date. Damn. It
that's
wasn't even like a
crazy.
dinner date.
Right. That's insane.
Yeah.
Life ain't that bad.
Yeah. Or
Well,
I
it is
think
actually.
I did a girl bogus on the date. It was my first date ever.
Mm.
And we went to a spot that had the 2 for $25, I think.
Mhm.
And I
So
thought
like
that's
Chili's or something.
yeah,
Applebee's.
yeah. And I thought that we was gonna, order that.
Mhm.
No, she tried to, I'm like, I'm like, my first like real date. Like I've been to movies with girls like when I was in high school, had my mom drop me off and stuff
Mhm.
like that. But I'm talking about me physically picking you up and
Yeah.
stuff. Like my real date,
Mhm.
I was like 18, and
So you would assume like, okay, I'm only 18, trying to budget my little money I got.
yeah, I think I had
You
like
know.
$60 with me. Well, at
Yikes.
18, y'all
Yeah.
both 18,
Mhm.
like
You not expecting her to run your pockets.
hell no. And you got you got to think when I was 18, that was in 2010.
Yeah.
2000 and like that was like 2000 and, like
Yeah.
2010,
Mhm.
2009, 2010 when I was 18. So shit was a lot cheaper
It
back
was.
then.
It was. $60 could
Yeah, it
take
can
you
get you a
far.
long
Yeah.
way back then.
Yeah. Now that's 2 drinks and maybe an appetizer.
Yeah. And so then she ordered some big, like a steak,
Mm.
a high end mocktail that you can't get a refill on, and she wanted an appetizer. Only
Mm.
thing my black ass got was some chicken fingers,
That's all you
chicken
could.
strips,
Yeah, that
and then
$60 budget wasn't going nowhere.
it passed it.
Yeah.
So then I saw the bill. Like I said, I only had 60,
Mm-hmm.
and I think the bill was like 65.
Damn.
And then that's still not even, we was supposed to go to the movies afterwards.
Ooh.
So I
You
looked.
gotta cut that date short.
I'm like, hold on, I'm gonna go to the restroom right quick. She's like, all right. I left. I got up out of there. Skirt.
No, you didn't.
Dead ass.
That's crazy.
I left her there.
Oh my gosh.
I had to do what I had to do.
I would never expect that from you.
18 means a whole different breed.
That's
If
crazy.
you go back on my Facebook and look, I was a whole different man back then. I was a whole different man back then.
That's terrible. I wonder what happened.
Life. I started maturing.
I meant with her.
Oh.
That too, though.
I was like, yeah, I started maturing. Life happens. But no, I don't know. But I have to see her again in school.
Yikes.
Man, she gave me the most dirtiest looks. She called me, she was like, this broke nigga.
Oh.
I ain't care.
I'm sure you didn't.
I don't.
Kept your $60.
I did. And then anybody sat here and people who at school sat here and say, dang, bro, you broke like that. I'm like, let's be real. How many of us got money like this right now? Like, don't try to play me like I'm out here like just I'm broke. How many of you of us, got
Very
thousands
true.
of dollars or carrying around hundreds and thousands of dollars in our pockets?
Very true. However, dinner and a movie with $60, that was a little ambitious. Even in 2009.
That's not true, because the movie we was gonna go to, the movie tickets were $5. That's $10 right there. Plus tax, probably you looking at like what, $11.58?
Okay.
Boom. If we would have got the two for $25, boom.
Yeah, that's true.
That's enough money. Yeah, for popcorn, candy, and the icy.
Yeah, she did do you wrong.
Yeah, like what 18-year-old sit here and get a goddamn steak?
Right.
And an appetizer. And not even an appetizer. She got the sampler appetizer.
Oh.
I'm like.
She said she was going to run your pockets. That's crazy.
She did. No, she didn't run my pockets. She ran her own pockets and had to find a ride home. Because this is before Lyfts and Ubers.
Oh, yeah. Damn. Crazy.
Yeah. So that was before then. So, yeah.
Times have really changed.
Yeah. Some guy at work called me old. He called me old.
You are.
He was like, and this is how I know I am getting older. This dude sat here and said, he like, damn, bro, when you was in high school, like Future and all that was popping, right? I was like, no.
Not at all.
That man wasn't even around when I was in high school. I'm like, when I was in high school, T.I. was popping. He had that this one album called T.I. versus T.I.P. That's how old.
Yep. I remember those times.
Yeah. And we was still doing, when I was in high school, it wasn't even an iPhone.
What was? Oh yeah, we was still doing the Blackberries and the.
It was they was doing I think iPod shuttles.
Oh yeah, yeah. Back when we had the Razor phones, all that. Oh.
Using T9. Yeah. So he was like, bro, you old as, and I'm like, no, I'm not.
Right.
And then it got me thinking, like, bro, am I that old?
A little bit.
I don't think I'm that old. I'm getting up there, but I'm not that old.
Right.
So we talked about worst dates. What is one of the pettiest things that you did to stop talking to someone? What's the pettiest reason you stopped talking to somebody?
There's a few. Breath was always funky. It was always
That's
kicking.
not petty though.
It's not. It's not. Some people would say like, "Oh, Sydney, just tell them like, hey, brush your teeth, use more mouthwash, floss." No, I can't get past it. Every single time we meet up, your breath is hot.
Yeah.
I'm sorry. Hairline was receding.
Come
Um,
on, that's just genetic shit. Like what?
I'm sorry. You should
That
have
is
better
petty.
genes. You should have better genes. I'm sorry. I can't.
Okay.
Because we're not gonna go somewhere every time where you can like
Wear a hat.
wear a hat. So
Then he
sorry.
just need to get his hair cut low.
Crazy thing is, he had locks. So yeah, you already know how that looked. Yeah. Um. What else? Um. I'm not really. I think that's like the worst. Probably the receding hairline. There's been a couple receding hairlines, to be honest.
I stopped talking to a girl because I got out the shower and she just came over and she was sitting on my bed and I got out the shower. I walked in,
Mm-hmm.
just bought socks, basketball shorts, and I was about to grab a t-shirt to put it
Mm-hmm.
on, and I hear
She farted on your bed.
yeah, and I'm like, did you just pass gas?
Right.
And she's like, yeah, like, and then she kept try to keep the conversation going. I was like,
No sorry or anything. Oh, my bad. It
yeah,
slipped
she
out.
said my bad.
Oh.
She's like, yeah, my bad. I'm sorry, and tried to keep the conversation going.
She was probably embarrassed.
I was like, you gotta go.
Aw.
You passed gas on my bed.
Yeah, on the bed is crazy. I would have been like, oh, let me run to the bathroom real quick.
Yeah,
Act like
on
I'm
my
doing something.
bed. Like I'm
Yeah.
real particular. Like when I get off work or if
Mm-hmm.
like I come back from somewhere, I immediately jump out of my clothes
Mm-hmm.
and like you can't.
No outside clothes on the
Yeah.
bed. No.
Like what? Even
Yeah.
like it's been times like when I'm dead tired and like I always take a shower after I get out of work, but
Mm-hmm.
it has been like I think 2-3 times that I can count. Like I remember for sure that I didn't take a shower after I got out of work. I slept on my living room floor.
Yeah.
I would sleep on the floor, and
It's serious.
I grab one of my covers like that. I don't really like. That's not for my bed.
Yeah.
And I'll grab one of those and use that.
Yeah. I
Yeah,
don't blame you.
yeah,
There's a
like
lot of germs, especially
yeah,
in restaurants and
yeah. Like I don't. Mm-mm.
yeah.
Another petty thing. I stopped talking to somebody. So I used to want to be a rapper
Mm-hmm.
when I was in high school. And I made this new song. I was proud of it. I'm like, bro, this song dope.
Mm-hmm.
And then before then, we was listening to a Drake song.
Mm-hmm.
And then I was like, yo, I got this new song. You want to hear it out? She like, yeah. So I put it in, played it. And then halfway through, she like, you think you can put that Drake song back on? You're not about to kill my pride. Hell
She
no.
said, cut this shit off
Yeah.
immediately. Go back to that other thing, please.
You're not about to kill my pride.
That's crazy.
So
Aw. At least she didn't say, this is ass.
that's basically what you said.
Yeah, but
I
at
know
least
what
she
you
didn't
meant.
say it out loud.
You could have waited till after it's like it was straight. Can you? Oh, I like that Drake song. Can you put it? I would
She
have
couldn't
been.
even get past it. She said, I've heard enough. Please.
I was like, yeah. I stopped talking to her. Stop.
Oh, your little ego's bruised, huh?
Hell yeah, my ego was. I had a lot of situations where my ego got bruised when it comes to women. A lot, like when I was in high school, I was a troublemaker.
Mm.
Straight up, I was always in and out of juvie.
Mm.
And I remember one time I got out of juvie, and then I think no, like I don't know how long I was in there for. I think I was in there for like a month at that time.
That's crazy.
What?
Nothing. Continue.
No, I'm saying what's crazy.
Just like, I think because I've known you as an adult, you don't drink, you don't smoke, you raise your daughter, mind your business. It's just weird to envision you like troublemaker like that. Yeah.
Nah, yeah. I get that a lot. I changed my whole life around. Especially
Yeah.
when I had my daughter. I changed my whole life around, the way I carry myself, the way I talk, the way I think, the way I move. I'm like, I got something to live for now.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, and she butt dials me. She's having sex.
Yikes. Sorry.
And I hear it. And then I remember I wrote a diss song
Oh.
I still remember it.
Oh,
I still
please.
remember it goes, wrong or right, girl, man, I thought you never played me. Wrong or right, girl, man, I thought you was my lady. But fuck you, bitch, now I'm on here standing all alone. Wrong or right or wrong, I guess I gotta move on. Guess I gotta move on. Playing little kid games, you say I'm this, you say I'm that, and why I'm acting like a lame. That's all I remember.
Wow, that's a lot to remember, though.
Man, I used to play that the hell out of my clock in my room.
That's crazy.
What was your first heartbreak? Like, how did you react on your first heartbreak?
Um, I don't think I react. I I, I know it sounds crazy, but I'm very much like an Aquarius to a T. Like I easily detach really quickly. So
Damn, I wish I was like that.
yeah, it like I might be sad for a day, but it's not affecting my daily life. I'm just gonna okay, next.
Mine was in high school,
Hmm.
and then this was back in MySpace days, and she was like, "You need to," you need to post the pictures up
Oh
on MySpace.
gosh.
I'm like, bet. And then now I remember I posted it, and back on MySpace days, you used to sit here and write in the comments, "Hey, if you like mine, comment on my pictures. I like and comment
Like
back
for
on
like.
yours." Yeah. And then I posted it. Everybody like, oh man, y'all a cute couple.
Hmm.
Y'all look good together and stuff like that. I'm like, oh, I appreciate this my girl. Had the song like I had a picture of us on a background
Hmm.
on MySpace. Then it was like that Alicia Keys song, No One,
Oh gosh,
No
not that
One. And
song.
I'm like, yeah, boy. And she broke up with me on my
Oh,
like 15, 20 minutes later after I did all of that.
oh,
So then
damn.
I stood in front of like the gas station or liquor store to get some tall cans. And I went in my room, turned off the lights, and I was playing music out of that Casey and JoJo song.
Oh
I'm
gosh.
going crazy, crazy, crazy just to thinking about you lately. And I was sitting on the edge of my bed.
Oh, you was really heartbroken.
Oh man, I was with Drake album. I was a certified lover boy back in the
Mm.
day. I was a
Mhm.
lover boy. What? You talk to me 2 weeks, bro. I think I love her.
Oh gosh, not you was one of them.
I was one of
You probably
those.
had a new girlfriend every 6 months too.
Something like that.
Mhm.
Yeah,
Mhm.
yeah.
That's
I
how
was
my first boyfriend in middle school was.
I was a lover boy. Or I bought a girl some earrings in high
Mhm.
school, and she broke up with me as I was giving it to
Damn. What is
her.
up with it's like you're doing everything to be like nice and cool to these people and they're breaking up with you immediately. What's up? What's up with that?
I don't know. And then she was like, "Here." I like, "I don't want it." She's like, "No, just take." She like, "No." I like, "You can just take it." And I walked off. And then
Dramatics.
I did, and then I saw her with her new man in high school walking the hallways, and she showed me that she was wearing an earring.
Mm. Yeah, I would have had to ask for those back at that point.
They was like fucking $25 at Walmart.
Still, that's crazy.
Yeah,
Going on a date, holding hands with your new man, and you have my earrings on? No, sir.
I thought to myself, you might have her, but she got mine. She's thinking about me when she wearing them earrings.
You thought.
And it was another time. All my heartbreaks was in high school for some reason.
Our emotions were so heightened at that
Yeah,
time in our lives, so it makes sense.
yeah, and so check this out. I broke up with this girl, but it was still a heartbreak for me.
Mhm.
Man, I was madly in love with this girl. Me and her went like 7th to 8th grade freshman year together.
Mhm.
And from literally 7th to 8th freshman year, me and her was always
Mhm.
on and off, you know?
How good.
And I remember tried calling, and remember you can hide the friends on MySpace?
Mhm.
So I'm like, yo, you got me as your number one. She's like, nah, you number two, you behind my mom, which I respect. 'Cause my mom was like, was my friend, and I get it. You thinking as a grown woman, right now, if a man
Yeah.
did that, you're not thinking about if he's a child, because number one, your mom really looking at your social media
Yeah,
and stuff.
very
So,
true.
yeah. So I get it. And so then I'm like, I trust her on her word. And so we go to school. It was like in the morning. I'm like, yo, I tried calling you last night. What happened? She's like, my mom took my phone away.
Mhm.
I was like, damn, what? I was like, wow, what's up? She was like, oh, she found some naked pictures in my phone. I was like, oh, okay. It didn't marinate in my mind
Mhm.
yet. And then I was sitting in class. I'm like, I never got them goddamn
Right.
pictures. I'm like, I never seen that one. I never even seen you naked.
Right.
So
Why are you taking these pictures?
yeah,
Who are they for? Who did you send
yeah.
them to?
So I was like, uh, we always met up in first, beginning of school.
Mhm.
Then we had third, third and fourth period right next to each other.
Mhm.
So from second period, we was walking, to third, and then I was like, "Yo, what's up? Like, I just thought about what you said. Like, I didn't, get that picture."
Mhm.
And so, and then the bell rung, so we had to go. And
Of
so
course.
then I didn't see her when we was going to fourth period, which was odd.
Mhm.
So from fourth period, she had lunch. I had to go fifth. Yeah, after that she had lunch. And then I had another class before I go to lunch.
Mhm.
And then we was walking, and she was like, "Oh, I just use that to, for when I work out, I can, look at my size and stuff like that." And I was like,
Okay.
"Nah, something ain't adding up." I was like, "Then like, why you fully naked if you doing
Right.
that?"
True.
And I was like, "Okay." So as I was walking, she was walking to lunch. I stopped in front of everybody, the whole thing. I was like, "Yo, Krista." She's like, "Yeah." Fuck you, it's over.
That's very dramatic. Now, I will say she doesn't owe you the pictures. However, I do understand why you would have been upset or confused or like, what the fuck? So I get it. But, you know,
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
most likely knowing how how everybody was, how horny everybody was back in middle school and going into high school, yeah, it was probably she definitely was probably sending them to somebody, but still.
I know it. Most definitely, I know it. I'm like, we never even came close to having sex. Already,
Yeah.
like, not even close. And you got naked pictures in your phone?
Mhm.
Mm-mm. I think the most we was doing was probably phone,
Mhm.
PS. That was the
Mhm.
most we was doing. And then,
Yeah.
uh, yeah, that was it.
Yeah.
So,
Yeah.
man, I had my heart broken a lot of times with women.
I see.
I think that's why I became the dog I am.
Oh gosh.
I'm a dog.
Both of us looked over.
But I'm not a dog no more. But I
Exactly.
was a dog. You worked with me, you saw.
Terrible. The worst. The worst, actually.
Man, I
I'm
got
glad you're locked down now.
yeah.
Like, yeah.
That's my boo.
Glad.
Yeah, that's my baby. But yeah, man, whew, I don't know what it was, what I did in high school. Then this other girl broke up with me. So she used to go to jail on
Okay.
weekends.
So just like you. Oh,
I know,
but
but
not
she
on
was
weekends.
she used to go to jail on weekends.
Mhm.
So then, because I went to an alternative school at this point,
Gotcha.
and then so I stayed with her, we got together,
Mhm.
and she gets out. She gets out of jail. She said, "I think I'm pregnant," but we never had sex.
Right.
I'm like, okay,
You telling me for?
yeah. And so then we end up breaking up. But
Naturally.
then I noticed something when she start. Damn, it really just clicked right now.
What? Oh gosh.
it damn. It really just clicked right now. The reason she was getting with me is always when she needed a ride or something.
Oh,
It just
now she
clicked.
was using you.
Yeah, it just clicked on me right
Damn.
now. But
Damn.
I got the last laugh out of that.
How so?
Before me and my daughter's mom got together,
Mhm.
I went back into town and I visited.
Mhm.
She had a boyfriend and she just had a kid. And um, yep,
What did you do?
we end up going out. One thing led to another. I'm petty.
Terrible.
I am petty.
I'm sure you
I'm
are.
petty. I hold on. I hold on to grudges sometimes.
You
But I
told
don't
her
hold.
man.
Huh?
Did you tell her man?
I
Okay,
end
that's
up.
good.
I made her believe that she can come down here and move with me and stuff like
Ooh,
that, and then
no,
I'll take care of her and the little one.
no.
And I made her break up with her man, and I blocked her.
Oh, that is very petty. You ruined that little lady's life.
Not my
Probably.
problem.
That
Not my
sucks.
problem.
You
Yeah, I
shouldn't hold a
hold on.
grudge that long.
Mhm.
Like, that's terrible. That's a long ass time to hold a grudge.
You ever seen that show, How I Met Your Mother?
Mm-hmm.
Remember when it was an episode Neil Patrick Harrison character got his girl taken,
Mm-hmm.
and on the last season he ended up sending that dude to jail, ended up working underneath him,
Mm-hmm.
plotted against him, and was an FBI informant for him because he was doing illegal stuff because he
Mm-hmm.
stole his girl. Yep, that is
That's crazy. It's never worth it.
that man did that from when he was in his 20s to he was in his 40s head on.
Mm-hmm. That's insane. I could never. I get over stuff too easily. That's my issue.
I don't let stuff bother me.
Yeah.
Or but that was then. But that was like then I don't let
Yeah.
stuff bother me. But oh yeah,
Again, those
if you
emotions.
fuck me over big time like that, cause and then she did me bogus
Mm-hmm.
a lot of times. I was in love with this girl.
The one that was in and out of jail.
Yeah, I was in love with her. You couldn't tell me shit. I probably would have got her name tatted on my neck in
Oh
love.
Lord,
I was in love.
that's crazy.
Yeah, but guess who was a single mom after that?
That's terrible. Not you breaking up another happy home. Hate it. Hate to see it.
I pulled the Alicia Keys on that ass.
She was wrong for that.
But
Terrible.
you telling me you never did nothing petty because somebody
No.
did something bogus to you?
No. I let karma deal with them. I just put it out into the universe like, look, they did me wrong. Handle that. And shit gets handled.
Well, you a better person than me. Congrats, you a better person
Thank
than
you.
me.
Thank you.
I'm not. But
Yeah,
now I am. I don't let shit like bother me like that.
I feel like life is too short. Life is too precious to have so many negative emotions all the time. I just want to be happy. I just want to have a good time.
But you gotta think I was 20.
Yeah, I'm not blaming
And then
you.
my thing is, shorty, you think I'm 20 years old. How the fuck I'm gonna take care of you and the kid?
She thought you had it made. I don't know.
I don't know why.
A little slow on her part, but
I'm and she still don't got no man to this day.
that's terrible. She's
Yeah.
trying. Maybe.
She got 4 kids.
4?
Yeah.
How did we get there? Unfortunate.
Yeah. Shots fired. I hope you see this.
Not you still having a grudge. Terrible. Terrible.
Yep. I do.
That's not good.
It is what it is.
You gotta get that hate up out your heart someday.
I want her to apologize. Like on that Drake song, cause I made like on some real shit. She changed the way she dressed for me. All of that. You know that Drake song is "Take a Shot" for you.
Mm-hmm.
Like I can see it in your eyes, cause you're angry.
Mm-hmm.
Alicia, I can see ya. I know you going ahead and sound the man.
Mm-hmm.
Yep. And then like when I started moving on, when I started like being good, and I seen
Yeah.
her life was going, I used to always jam that song and think about her.
You're terrible. Get over it. It's been too long. Get over it. Please. Please. There's this there's this meme that I can't even explain it. It sounds so stupid when I explain it. But like there's this meme of like the people in high school, the nerdy dude, and it's like a popular girl, and she says, like, you're such a loser, or whatever.
seen that.
And then he grows
To
up
be
to become
successful and rich, and then she was like, "Hey, no, remember that?
beat it, loser." And it's like, that's what you sound like.
Remember Michael B. Jordan? Yep,
Yes.
I feel him.
It's exactly that.
I feel him.
He
I
was
feel
like-
Michael B. Jordan.
You don't remember me from high school?
Yeah, the corny kid, right? I feel that shit.
Yeah.
Cause you got,
That's
but
you for sure.
you don't understand that did a lot of damage and mentally and stuff like that.
Yeah.
So then, yeah, man, yeah,
I get that.
I remember that. I want you to remember that.
I get that.
This is what you missed out on. Yeah. Yup. Yeah. When
Beat
you
it,
see,
loser.
yeah, when I go on vacation this July, me and my girl, when we send them pictures,
Okay.
look at my story. You gonna
Does she
see?
still follow you?
Yeah.
She's crazy for that. I would have been blocked your ass.
Yeah. Look at my story. Mm-hmm. This could have been, yeah.
Where y'all going?
I'm going back home.
Oh, okay. That's fun.
Yeah, we going back. I'm going to Chicago. I'm taking my daughter and my mom too.
Oh,
Yeah.
that'll be nice.
Yeah, we driving.
Ooh,
Why you
that's
say?
long.
Well, the reason is how you gonna get around when you get to Chicago.
That's true.
So it costs more. Get a plane, then get a rental,
Mm-hmm.
then just either getting a plane or getting a rental. Like,
Yeah. Plus, you have 2 other people to help you drive. Maybe
who?
your girlfriend, your mom.
My mom ain't driving. That's for damn sure. My girl might get an hour driving.
Mm-hmm.
Like, no. My girl one of those type of people. When you go on a road trip, can we stop here? No. I'm trying to get to the damn destination.
It's an experience.
Stopping at Starbucks an experience?
Yes.
How?
It's fun.
Fuck out of here. I'm trying to go. I'm trying to get there.
It's a part of the journey. You just have to stop. I don't know.
No, we
scenery and just seeing how another
city take
or
pictures while
state.
we in the car. And when we stop for gas, that's your scenery right there.
You're no fun.
No, but when we
You're
came
no
back from
fun.
Mississippi, we stopped at this place called it was I think the biggest Bass Pro Shop in the United States.
Mm-hmm.
And we stopped there. It's in Memphis.
Is it the one? It's a
pyramid. Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
we stopped in there, and we got caught by this sales guy. I was like,
oh
fuck.
Gosh, they're relentless.
Yeah,
They're terrible.
He like, bro. I'm like, man, I just came back from a funeral. He like, okay, but you not trying to.
No, I'm not. I'm
like,
not
bro,
worried about
I just
this
got back from a funeral, bro. He like, you good? I ain't gonna lie. I used to be one of those salespeople. I was a door-to-door sales guy, and I used to go out, and it was the guy, one of the managers I used to go out with. That dude was a trip. He used to sit here and he would try to knock on people's doors at 8 at night. I'm like, bro, it's kind of late, man.
Yeah, they in bed.
And then so he knocked on this one guy's door. He was like, bro, it's kind of late. He looked up, he like, sun's out still. So yeah, I got this car thing that you would like. He like, I don't want it. He was like, oh, I'm sorry. You don't want home security? You don't want to protect your family? That's fine.
Oh
And he was
gosh,
like,
I would have slammed the door in his face. I'm
well,
sorry.
we got plenty of doors slammed in our
I'm
faces.
sure. I hate salespeople. I'm sorry. I just can't.
Why?
If it's a product I really need, I promise I'm gonna go searching for it. I don't need you to come to my door and tell me about it.
Yeah.
I can Google it.
I
on my
hate
own.
doing that door-to-door thing, 'cause especially he always wanted to get with people when they first moving in.
Mhm.
Bruh, it's already stressful that they moving. Then
That's
you want to go
smart,
talk. Yeah. Man, I couldn't stand that. I
Yeah.
left that sales job so fucking.
It's
Well,
too much. And then
yeah.
what? Your commissions and your pay.
I didn't
Depends
even
on how
have a
much.
base pay. It was just strictly commission.
See, no, I can't do it because I'm not even I'm not a good saleswoman. I used to work at Sephora, and while half of the job is makeup, the other half is meeting certain sales goals. And I would always just be like, I can't do it. They would want you to push the highest end product, and it's like, this lady is telling me she has the choice to buy some milk for her child or buy this fucking concealer, and you want me to make her buy a $50 concealer versus a $10 one? It just didn't make sense to me.
Yeah.
And so I always got in trouble for not upselling and not getting people signed up for a damn credit card. It was too much. It was too much.
I feel that. So I'm gonna talk about two more topics before we have to get up out of here.
Okay.
So a lot of stuff happened in May when we took that break.
Yeah.
What do you think about that Drake and Kendrick Lamar beef?
I wasn't really invested as I could have been. I've always been a super duper Kendrick stan, so that was obviously my position. And Drake has always been very creepy to me, in general. So I was happy that he was bringing some of that behavior to light. So yeah.
You think he's really only
Yes.
messing with minors?
I think he has always positioned himself closer to minors than he needs to be as a 35-year-old man.
Yeah, I feel like he don't mess with minors. I feel like he mess with 18-year-olds.
Yeah, I'm not saying that he ever
He's not an R.
did
Kelly.
anything.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm not saying he did that, but why are you friends with a 15-year-old?
I can see.
For what reason would you be friends with a 15-year-old as a 35-year-old, almost 40-year-old man? You know what I'm saying? It just
Yeah,
doesn't make sense to me.
I feel that.
Um,
I thought that beef was legit, but and at the end with that beef, I'm like, both of y'all saying these like horrible things about each other.
yeah.
If y'all knew this about each other, y'all both are horrible people.
Mm-hmm.
Because if you knew this man was a pedophile and all that, why didn't you report this man or say
The
something?
same reason that like it took R. Kelly so long to actually get justice brought to him.
Yeah.
People know, but or P. Diddy, for example, people know these things, but like it's these people that are in positions of power and they're taking advantage of people and they're
So, but I'm saying, Kendrick, you think Drake got more power than you?
I'm not necessarily saying that. I think it just takes one whistleblower, but I think until that person comes to light, everybody's just gonna
Well, I feel like I don't. And another thing, I feel like it's not true because you would have heard right now. You would have heard a lot of women start speaking up and
Yeah,
stuff like
true.
that,
That's
and no
true.
one spoke up.
Yeah.
And even like when the Millie Bobby Brown thing,
Mm-hmm.
even she like, yo, I don't feel comfortable. Like nothing ever happened. We was just literally just, I get it. It's still wrong, but
Yeah.
she said nothing ever happened. Like I
Right.
don't want people assuming this, because then you got to think about it. You putting those people in a weird position also.
Very true.
And
It's just always creepy to me when a grown man like wants to date the youngest person possible. Like
that's the new
someone that
South.
just graduated from high school, that's who you want to date.
That's
That
who.
I just yeah.
That's who these fucking celebrities, go for it. And I think it's crazy. Like Paul Walker dated 16-year-old women, and allegedly,
Allegedly.
Yeah.
Rest in peace, I guess.
yeah, allegedly. But,
Yeah.
I think that was weird. And another thing, the Diddy situation. We led off this last time. What you think about how you feel about that?
He's a piece of shit, basically.
That
That's
tape
all I
was
have to say.
horrible.
It was. I couldn't even stomach it. Like I can't even imagine how scared she was. And just knowing again, him being in a position of power, how many people are under him, how many people he controls and just like has influence over. I just can't even imagine. Like I'm just happy she got out
Yeah, and
at the end of the day.
and I also think like that apology he did, that wasn't an apology.
Bullshit.
Because you just put on Instagram like 2 days ago, like all of this stuff is false. I never did nothing to nobody.
Right.
And
Now
that
we have
happened.
proof.
Yeah. And you didn't even say sorry to Cassie on an apology. You just said, I'm sorry about my actions.
Right.
I'm sorry for my family. That's it.
Just terrible.
Not even, I'm sorry for whooping her ass. Like,
right. Just a terrible human. I don't yeah.
I'm glad he's going. I hope he goes to jail.
So too.
I never liked Diddy. I fucking always hated. I always had, this. I never been a Diddy fan. I always thought he's been a piece of shit person for a human being.
Yeah.
So whatever he gets coming to him, I'm all for it.
Exactly.
I'm all for it.
I'm right there with you.
Yeah. And did you ever check out that documentary I was telling you about?
No, I forgot. Okay, it was Bishop something, right?
Bishop BS High.
Okay.
BS High.
It's on HBO?
Yeah, HBO Max.
Okay.
Bishop High.
Look, I'm really going to go and watch it tomorrow during work.
Okay. All right. So before we wrap it up, a lot of people like would you rather. So I'm gonna give you 2 would you rather before we wrap this thing up.
Okay.
So would you rather, like, all right, could you, if like, all right, say like they was offering you 30 million, right? And they handed your grandmother the football and you have to make her fumble for 30 million. Could you do it?
Probably not. I don't know. My grandma, she would refuse to even be out on the field.
Yeah.
So I don't think I would have the choice. I think she would make that choice for me and be like, "No, girl, I'm not doing that shit." So, yeah.
Would you let your man sleep with a woman for
No.
40 million?
No.
100 million.
No.
So if Oprah
No.
came down and said she wanted to sleep with your man for 100 million,
Oprah?
Yeah.
Absolutely not. No. You would let your girl sleep with somebody else for 40 million?
Not 30 or 40.
How much?
How much would you do it?
Exactly.
Oh,
'Cause she
one.
said
She said
0.
100 million.
Oh, you said 100? Oh, I knew. Why are you I was like, I knew she wouldn't say that. My girl wouldn't say that. Exactly. She
Would you
said
let
0.
somebody? Would you let me sleep with somebody for 100 million?
She said no.
Say it out loud. We can hear you. She said, "Yeah, y'all." She said she'll let Oprah do me for 100 million.
Oprah is crazy.
Yeah.
I can't do it because it's like, regardless if you're doing it for us or me or whatever you're
Yeah.
doing it for, that's still cheating. I'm sorry. No.
All right, one more
Okay.
before we get off. Would you rather date a person that smokes all the time or drinks all the time?
Smokes what? Cigarettes or weed? Weed. I mean, smokes all the time. Only because you may not know, but I smoke it
But I
every
know.
day. So
I'm probably going with the drunk.
really,
Yeah.
Smoking just relaxes you. It don't. I've also dated people that smoke every single day, and that was fine for me. Like it's annoying when it's like you gotta smoke to eat, you gotta smoke to sleep, you gotta smoke to shower, you gotta smoke to shit. It's like, okay, I know it's crazy, but at some point it's like this is becoming a bit much. So I can understand if it was to that extent, I'd be like, all right, no, give me the drinker. But yeah,
Yeah,
overall,
I feel that. I'm
you
choosing
would
the
want to
drunk.
be with somebody that's drunk every day.
Over
Why?
if somebody smokes weed every day.
Well, yeah, you don't partake.
Yeah,
Or
I
like,
don't. I
I
don't
mean, you don't
smoke weed.
partake
I
in
don't
anything.
smoke weed. I don't want to be like, you know what I mean. It would get annoying
Yeah, it
to me
is.
after a while.
Mm-hmm.
At least with the person that drinks, I'm always around drunk people already from the line of work that we do.
That's true.
And I used to drink, so
What if she was like an angry drunk and like
then I'll leave.
just mean and
I'll leave.
yeah,
It ain't worth it.
they would have to be like a super like lovey-dovey, friendly,
Yeah.
giggly drunk.
Yeah.
That would be the only way.
Yeah, for sure.
And even then, I'd be like, all right, girl, please
For sure.
stop drinking. It's a bit
Yeah.
much now.
Oh, yeah. So before we wrap this up, I want to get a shout out to HBCU, Johnson C. Smith University.
Mind
You
you.
guys got it. This is my girl. She actually
Okay,
she went to
there you
the HBCU. Yeah, so I'm repping her school. She's an alumni. That's what we met at. I didn't graduate. I didn't finish, but that's where we
Not me
met.
over here nodding like this is the truth. Shut up.
Yeah, so that's what we met there. And when I met her, when I went to that HBCU, I knew, it was legit. She was on a softball team. I was on a football team. So yeah, I'm gonna end it with that. Appreciate you guys.
Sound believable.
Appreciate you guys for tuning in. This, like I said, this will be out every Wednesday. So
Mhm.
see you guys soon. We'll be out pretty soon. Thank you.